temporal beings, living in the constraints of time, know not the ideals of the way divine. From a mansion in the mountain came down tales of a different type of love and a life that prevails. We buckle under weight we weren't made to carry, our mind flooded with thoughts that make us weary. So we burned our bridges and built our city walls and spread our safety nets to catch our many falls. And those walls fell as the passing of time was eventually overwhelmed by the existence of divine. And all of our pursuits and our passions resulted in pain, and our attempts at reparations were merely in vain. And when we realized that we weren't capable of good, the divine interceded and had his son nailed to wood. And with one command from his son proceeds, like I did, spread yourself on the road, the rocks, and the weeds.
What was kind of like your heart behind this project, and how did it kind of come to be, essentially?
I just seen really like a lot of people, just struggling through life and wandering through it, without really any purpose. And I'm one of those people, and I just like this poem, although it's simple and sort of, I guess, abstract in a way. It's about the purpose of life, at its root, Although at some parts it can be slightly ambiguous, I would say the biggest takeaway would just be living out the Christian calling. That last line is really meant to be like following Jesus' example. I took that right out of Matthew. And it's just like, I just sort of hope it compels people to, maybe who aren't necessarily Christians, to maybe look into Christianity, and for people who are already Christians but not necessarily faithfully walking and living as Christ called them to, that this would be maybe like a little bit of an alarm clock, just like, hey, it's time to get up, it's time to do what God told me to do. So yeah.
It's good stuff, man.
Thanks.
Cool.
Say another big inspiration was definitely the $19 Fortnite card. For sure. So yeah.
Cool.
Got that out.